Have you ever wanted to originate or even maybe duplicate tubular keys, but it was just really too much money to get started? I have a product you might like. All right, so the machine that I'm going to be talking about and showing you today is the Wenxing Hand-Held Tubular Originator, which you could also use as a duplicator. Now, it's manual, it's handheld, it's actually really simple to use, and the best part really is that it's low cost. So if you're looking to either originate and or maybe do some duplication of tubular keys, this will be a machine to consider. Not only is it low cost, but it's going to be able to really kind of get the job done, which hopefully you'll see here in just a minute. A couple quick things about it. Number one is that it is for the 0.137 diameter tubular keys, which is by far the most popular one out there. Now they do have an option for a small bore version. I'll go ahead and put that in the notes and product section of the video. But yeah, it's really, it comes with a 1-year warranty, and I really think you're gonna like it, especially for the money. So without further ado, let's have some fun. All right, so here is the unit. Now let me show you the 3 parts that it has on here. Here's like the spacing, and then of course there's spacing over here. The depth bar is here, and then this is the cutter. Now, a couple interesting features on this one that's different than maybe like the HPC Pocket Cut Up is you'll see that there's actually like ball bearings in here or something that kind of helps you go to each of the spaces, which all this really is a glorified, it just helps you turn and kind of keep it held together. But you definitely could just cut a key just holding it like this, no problem. But of course, we're not going to do that unless somehow I lost that. But okay, so the first thing we want to do though, of course, just for fun here, I got a couple Compex gem keys, and I'll do a quick decode, and then we'll cut the key, and I'll show you how it works here. So now, if you're not familiar, these are like these little, I don't know, they kind of look like a key to me. They're really not incredibly great. I mean, they're useful and they do the job. As you can see, Wenxing here just put a little sticker on it. So, but anyways, I'll use it to get the job done. What is important when you do this, whether or not you pull up a code or you decode it, you know, whatever you want to do, is you make sure you know the order that you're going to be cutting. And I like to write down, and I like to cut space 7 backwards to space 1. Now you might want to like doing it the opposite. I don't know why, I just like it that way. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start. So looking at it, this is going to be space 1 over here, and then it's going to wrap around clockwise, and then it's going to be space 7 here. So I'm going to start with space 7. And it's what you do here. I'll do one really slow, and then I'll just go ahead and we'll speed it up as I go through the rest of it. Okay, so I'm going to go to space 7 here, and I'm going to look at it, and is what I like to do. Now, a lot of times you'll see demonstrations and stuff where they'll put it in the cut. I don't really like to do that. I never find these to be a great fit, and so I just like to put it right next to the cut, just like that. Okay, so let's start here. So there we go. So that's a 3. Five. So I'm right here now. All right, so I got my bidding here. Got lucky here. It's all odd numbers on one side of the I don't know, unit here. So it's kind of interesting. All right. So we're just going to set that aside here, and let's go ahead and get to cutting. All right. So once again here, I'll start it out, and then, you know, we'll kind of speed it up so I don't bore you to death going through this here. So as you can see, that's where you line up the key, right? There's 7 different holes there, you'll see in a second. Now this one is mine, and it's used. And essentially, so you just put the key on there. You stick the cutter through the end. Now, if you were to buy one new today, you can kind of see where it used to be. It used to be like a little dot or something that was there. That's not there anymore, but you can always see what space it is. So you just got to know what you're getting yourself into when you start. So I just like to get in there, and you can see right there, that is space 7. All right. So, so what we'll do, we'll bring this unit around. This will also help you if you need. And so let's put it in there. And then, all right, so when you pull the cutter out, or most of the way out, you can spin this, okay? And you can see these dials here. So I'm on space 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to 7, all right? And so when you put the cutter all the way in, like that, you're not gonna be able to turn it. You can pull it out a little, which you'll see in a minute, like this, then you can turn it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on 7. And let's see, our first is 3. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna move the dial to 3. Okay, we got that put in. Now, I like to call this thing a palm cutter, right? Because I don't like to do this and twist it. I just like to use my palm. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so there we go. As soon as it grounds out, okay, as soon as you see it ground out there, you're done. And you won't feel it cutting anymore. When you look down in there, you can see it spinning. All right, so we got the first one done, which is a 3. I'm gonna pull this out. Go to a 5. Go to space 6. Put it in. So my palm here. Okay, doesn't take much to get it there. Okay, that one's done. Pull this out. I'm gonna go to space 5. Last one, number 1 here, which is gonna be a 5. All right. All right, so we just got done. We got them all here, and let's go ahead. Let's pull it out. Take a look at it. It's looking pretty gosh darn good, if you ask me. Now, of course, the moment of truth is putting it in the actual lock and seeing if it works. There we go. Look at that, like butter. Absolutely love it. All right, so there you have it. Pretty cool little machine. It's functional. The price is good, and I think that if you're maybe looking at getting into tubular cutting, especially on the origination side, this is a really good machine to start. But of course, I want to know what you think in the comments below, and also I'd kind of like to know what you think about me calling it the palm cut, because I like to use my palm instead of my hand. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, we'll see you next time. Hey, congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. You probably deserve a medal, maybe a plaque, but hey, I wanna make sure that when you're commenting that you're including the hashtag Lockboss. When you do, you automatically get entered in to win one of 5 free prizes we're giving away each week here live on YouTube on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. We'll see you in the comments.